Well done. Okay, well done for getting here, gang. Well done. So move, stay pain-free, enjoy. It doesn't matter if you don't do exactly what I'm doing. It's just about, you know, getting here, doing this, gang. Yeah. So box ticked, you're here. We're going to start just with a really easy warm-up. We'll do then our minute of each of our little exercises, roughly a minute of each of our little exercises, just to get a little bit of heat into the body. Yeah. So we're just going to start with feet a little bit wider. We're going to keep the feet on the ground. Yeah, just keep the feet on the ground for me. That's it. And lengthen up through the spine. So feet nice and wide, lengthen up through the spine, and then just cross the arms. Take a breath in. Yeah, soften the elbows and a breath out. Lovely. That's all we're doing. So we've got a really nice wide base. Good. Just starting to lengthen up through the spine. Good. Real softness in the elbow just to start with. So inhale, almost kind of just taking, you know, a jumper off over your head there. Good. And then we'll do one more of those. So really nice and easy. Yeah. Lovely. And then just bring the arms back to the side of the body. And then we'll keep that same width and we'll do our transfer of weight. So that's just coming up to the ball of the foot, moving ourselves just side to side. Some of us are going to then make that a little bit bigger, coming into a little knee bend as we do that side to side. Yeah, good. And then just nice, easy breath. 4, and we'll go 3, we'll go 2, and we'll go 1. And we'll keep that same wide base, come into our lovely arm slaps. So letting the arms just hang. Yeah, so letting the arms hang and just moving the body from side to side. Yeah, and if you're doing something different, like I say, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we can then lift the heel if we like. So we can lift the heel and we can turn, or it might feel nicer just to keep a good base and just move the arm. So whichever's good for you. 4, each side, inhale, exhale, 3, each side, we're going for 2. You've got it, we're going for 1. Lovely, and again we can still have our wide base and we'll do our 3 count breath pattern. So the inhale, the arms are up, carry on inhaling, the arms are wide, carry on inhaling, reach the arms up again, and then on the exhale, just sign out. Yeah, we're ready to go again. So inhale, the arms up, wide, keep inhaling, and then exhale. Good, inhale, deep breath in. Good, keep that inhale and exhale. So can we inhale twice more? Keep that inhale going. Inhale and then exhale. Good, one more time. Inhale and the exhale. Lovely, really well done. Okay, so let's go for 5 little exercises now, just nice and easy. First one's going to be a march. Yeah, so first one, just, you know, roughly a minute around each. Just a little march, a little swing of the arms, 5 of these. This is just going to get a little bit of heat into the body. And, you know, on a day like this, yes, we still need to get out, but it might be that we're just walking up and down the road or just round the block, making sure we keep on, you know, maybe nice, slightly more even surfaces. Yeah, good, being wrapped up. And then remember, if we're out walking, you might add in some of your stretches when you come back. Yeah, you'd be working on picking your feet up, looking ahead where you're going if you can, then down at your feet. Yeah, good. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. We could even lift the knees a little bit if we wanted. Get a nice pump of those arms. Good. Inhaling and exhaling, just getting a little bit of heat, a little bit of warmth. Some of us will be just making that smaller, maybe even leaving the arms out, letting the arms just relax. Good, and we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now we're going to take that straight into a little heel dig. You know this one. We did this one last week. So it's just that heel dig. So we go straight into that heel dig. Yeah. Good. And then we might even add those arms as well. So we can just pop the arms forward. So it could be that little push of the hand we've been doing on a Monday, or it could be, you know, anything you like. Yeah. It could be anything you like. Yeah. And we've been doing side to side, haven't we, as well? And we're picking up the toes. That's one of the main things. We're picking up those toes. We've got toe raises later. But notice when you're doing the heel dig, your shins are having to do quite a bit of work, aren't they? Yeah, good. Just a little pump of the arms. And these 5-minute little blasts you can add into your day. You know, if there's a period of sitting, get up, you know, and then you know, a few little moves just gets the body going, gets the mind going, gets the heart going, just starts to make us feel a little bit better, doesn't it? Good, and we'll go 4, we'll go 3, we'll go 2, you are brilliant, 1, well done, good, and then just relax it out. Our half star we know, so we're taking the leg out and in, you know this, so join me when you're ready. Yeah, join me when you're ready, and if you wanted, we could let the arms just lift, we can let the elbow lift if we like, we could let the hand lift, whichever kind of feels good. So a little half star, goes side to side, lifting out the arms if we wanted, just working on the legs. Yeah, that's it. So a little half star, we could change those arms, we could do anything we like, we could leave them out. Yeah, yeah, good, little half star, tapping out, maybe we can get that leg a little bit wider, a little bit away from us, or maybe it's going to be a smaller move. Yeah, really well done. Yeah, good. Yeah, beautiful work, gang. We'll go 10, we'll go 9, we'll go 8, you've got it, we go 7, we go 6, we go 5, good, 4 and 3, let's go 2 and let's go 1, good, and then just give it a little shake out, well done, and then come to, I've got my mat here, but you know, don't worry if you haven't got your mat, just come to wherever feels good, you've got a bit of space, and we're just going to walk forward, we're going to turn and then walk back. Yeah, so it could be just, you know, 5 or 6 steps out. If we wanted, we're walking forward and then we're walking backwards. Now that's just making sure obviously your space is clear. You're not going to go on an angle and trip up onto something. That's it. So we're walking forward with purpose and then we're walking back. Yeah, with that same purpose. And a little bit like we did with walking around the chair last week, you know, we're confident. We've got that confidence, yeah? We know we can do it, we're picking up our feet, you know, or we're turning round if we prefer, yeah? Good, doing really well. Good, we'll do that one more time, walking forward, turning round, or walking back. Yeah, lovely, good, and then our last one, we're just gonna do our little heel curls. So just our heel to bottom, yeah? So when you're ready, join me now. Yeah, now if you don't want to do the heel to bottom, do you remember where we can just do almost like a little step touch or step tap? Yeah, so you could do that instead. So if it's too much on the knees to kick the heel up, do this one for me. Little step touch. Yeah, good. So heels if we want. Yeah, and if we wanted and all that feels good, we could do a little pull of the arms. Yeah, a little pull of the arms so the arms are going back. Yeah. Good, yeah, this is our last one, yeah, so yeah, like it, some of us are here, adding a little bicep curl, a little kind of shoosh, a little disco move, yeah, so whatever feels good for you, yeah, yeah, we could change it up, we could do our, yeah, little, take it into, like John Travolta, yeah, good, that's it, nice little heels, good, we're nearly there. Morning, anybody that's joining. Just take it nice and easy. We've done that, just done our little warm up. Good, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Good, lovely. So hopefully we're a little bit warmer. And we're going to start then with our upper body, and we're going to start with some lovely shoulder rolls. So this is all about opening up the front of the body, mobilizing the shoulders, and strengthening the back. Yeah, so all about our posture. So we're going to pull the shoulders up towards the ears, take a breath in. You can always sit down for this one if you prefer. And then on the exhale, let the shoulders slide away from the ears. Now we used to do a lot of pulling the shoulder blades down, didn't we? But we've come away from that in the last few years. So lifting the shoulders up, take a breath in. Good, and then on the exhale, see if you can slide your shoulder blades, those bones at the back of the body, down the rib cage, not pulling, not pressing, but just notice them slipping down. One more time. So picking the shoulders up, and throughout the day, we might end up, you know, with a little bit of stress or tension, ending up bringing those shoulders up. Good, and then when we're ready, just see if we can slide the shoulders away from the ears. Now, depending on your shoulder mobility, We can exaggerate this next one or make it a little bit smaller. So we're going to pick the shoulders up towards the ears, yeah, and then our shoulder roll, we're going to pull the shoulder blades back, or pull the shoulders back, give the shoulder blades a little bit of a squeeze, so drawing the back of the body together, pulling those shoulder blades together, lightly drift them down, the shoulders down, and then come to forward. So we're rolling forward and then all the way back up to the ears, yeah? So we're going to do that one more time. So all up around the ears. We're going to go all the way back, opening the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Just hang out there for a moment, feel that. Slide the shoulders away from the ears and then pull the shoulders forward to come all the way back up to the ears. Yeah. Now we're going to go the other way. So we're up to the ears. We're going to roll the shoulders forward to the camera, roll the shoulders back, give the shoulders a squeeze there. Pick the shoulder blades back up, or shoulders up to the ears, and then one more time. Rolling the shoulders to the camera, slowly, purposefully. Open the chest as you squeeze the shoulder blades back, and then pop them back up to the shoulders where we started. And then release. Good, and then just kind of notice how that feels. You know, it should feel quite good on the upper body. Cleopatra. Bring the elbows in, palms are facing up, yeah? So, and then our thumbs are leading out, aren't they? So again, just a comfy position of the feet. We can inhale to open and exhale to close, yeah? If we don't want to do shoulders, we could do wrists, yeah? So anybody that just would like to work on wrists maybe instead of shoulders, you can do that on this one. So we're open, we've got 4 more to go. Inhale to open, exhale to close. Yeah. Inhale to open, thumbs lead back, elbows are lightly tucked in. Notice this opening across your chest, but try not to pop your chest forward. Yeah. So we're going to soften the rib cage. Yeah. So notice what happens there. So typically we'll want to pull the thumbs back, but we might throw the chest forward. So let's just keep everything calm. So there's more work into that shoulder. Good, we'll do that one more time. We've got that same principle coming up in a moment. So opening the arms, inhaling, good, and then exhaling to close. Yeah, release the arms down. Okay, so relax the arms for me. Just give them a little shake out. Again, shoulder people might just maybe miss this one out. Go back to the shoulder rolls. You could even go back to the little cardio just on this next one if you prefer. You could do a little march on the spot. So if you want to leave your shoulders out altogether. So could we just take the left arm up to the ceiling? Yeah, so I know not everybody's going to be able to do that. Yeah, hands up if we're having fun. Oh, good. Yes, everybody. Well done. And then put the arm down. Okay, so we can do that, can't we? Maybe quite easily or, you know, comfortably, definitely, you know, same pain-free. We're still on the same arm. Now, if I said to you, arms at the side of the body, we're going to put the other hand on the rib cage and your ribs aren't going to lift. So you're not going to lift your chest to lift the arm. Yeah, see what happens there. So the ribs stay calm and see now where we can get the arm. Hopefully we can get it the same distance, but don't worry if we don't. Yeah, it's just to let us know that we're using the right muscles. Yeah, so notice when we calm the ribs, that might be a little bit harder to get that arm as high. Yeah, inhale and exhale to come down. Let's try that on the other side. So taking the arm up on the right. Yeah, good. And again, just noticing what happens, because for me, definitely I'm lifting my chest to get the arm a bit higher and then coming down. Good, and then we'll do one more like that. So we take the arm up, yeah, reaching the arm up. Good. Good, inhaling and exhaling just as feels good. Okay, so then let's double check that we're not using the ribs or the chest to bring the arm up. So we're going to put our other hand on the rib cage. The ribs are going to stay calm. The chest is going to stay calm. And we're going to see if we can inhale the arm up. Yeah, so now I get to there and it's a little bit harder to get that arm a little bit higher. Definitely feel those muscles around the shoulder having to work, front and back of the shoulder. Good, and then we'll come all the way back down. Yeah, lovely. So that's just to remind us that we're not just throwing the chest forward to lift the arms. Okay, the butterfly we've been doing. So we're going to take the fingertips and bring the fingertips just to the temple or just to the side of the head, and the elbows are up. Then do you remember where we close the arms in? The hands can move, so don't think you can't move the hands. We're moving the hands there, and then we can draw the elbows back. We draw the elbows back, but again, we're going to keep the ribs calm. So we can inhale, draw the elbows together, and then exhale, come into that lovely butterfly. Yeah, so inhale, pull the arms in, and if the hands slide, fine, good, and then exhale to open, so back of the body and front of the body. Good, now this time with your fingertips, temple or just at the back of the head, they're just above the ears almost, so you can keep the fingertips in the same place and draw the elbows together. Yeah, good. That's almost like, oh, there's a crisis, isn't it? And then draw the elbows back and open. Yeah, we've got one more to do. You're doing absolutely brilliantly. So draw the arms in. Good, inhaling in. Don't worry if you have to slide the fingertips, but see if you can keep them there. And then exhale to open. Yeah, lovely. Beautiful. And then release everything down. Really well done, gang. Really well done. Now, I want us to come over to the wall, and I want us to add in our calf stretch here now. So a couple of wall bits. So come over to your wall, and could you stride back with one leg? Good. Have the foot to face forward, the fingertips or the hands on the wall so that you can gang. Just remember, we're not leaning on this one. We're still upright, remember. Don't forget that. So we've still got that lovely long spine. We haven't collapsed down to the wall there. Good. So we've got the fingertips on the wall. We've got one heel back, and that brings that, and we just stay there for a few breaths. So fingertips on the wall, one heel back, both feet are facing forward, and then you can put a little bit of energy from your hand or fingertips. Just push yourself back into that back heel for me. Just a little bit. Well done. Good. Watch those shoulders. Are we rounding the shoulders? So can you lift the head so there's space between the ears and the shoulder? Good. And then we'll step the feet together and then do the same to the other side. So again, just stride back with the opposite leg. Double check. Are both feet facing forward? Fingertips, knuckles or hand on the wall. Chest is lifted. Press the heel. Inhaling and exhaling to press that heel lightly towards the ground. Yeah. Good. Double check again. Those knees and feet are facing forward, the hips facing forward. We're not collapsing into the wall. Lovely. Good. And then let's just step away from that and give the wrists and the legs a little shake out. Really well done. Okay, so now we are going to get our chair. So we're going to grab our chair and we're going to warm up with our squats. Yeah. So we'll have our comfy chair. And we're going to do 3 rounds. So we've been working on 3 rounds of these. If you need a break at any time, you've got the chair to sit on, haven't you? So do you remember where, if you can see me from the side, we're towards the front edge of the chair, so that yes, we can feel our sit bones, but we're not leaning back. Yeah. Then our heels come a little bit further back towards the chair. We're leaning forward, taking a breath in, firming up the feet. And on the exhale, we're pushing through the whole of that lower leg to bring ourselves up. Good. Then there's a breath in and a breath out to sit back down. We're doing so well with this. I'm really pleased. So leaning forward, press down through the thighs and come back up. Now we've got 10s today, so we're doing sets of 10. Good. And then inhale and exhale to come down. So you're at the edge of your chair. You're thinking about your posture. Yeah, you're thinking about that long lengthened spine. We're thinking about the alignment of the knees and the feet. Good. Forward and lift. Hinge back from the hips, bend the knees and sit down. Lovely. 5 to go. Forward, inhale, exhale to come up. Inhale and exhale to come down. And I know you're practicing these. So lean, press and stand. Hinge and sit back. Yeah, lovely. Good. And again. So again, think about that upper body position. You know what's happening in the upper body? Still the shoulders are relaxed as we're doing that. Yeah, good. Doing really well. Plant the feet down and lengthen and lift. Yeah, well done. Hinge back from the hips and sit yourself down. Beautiful. One last time. Forward, come up, and then can you stay up for me? Can you stay up? Don't worry if you've come back down. Now can you grab your Pilates ball? So don't worry if you haven't got a ball. It's absolutely fine to do it without, because we're doing the same thing. You could try it with a small cushion if you wanted, but you know, equally you don't have to, you can just do the same. So we're going to sit down and place the ball between our knees, yeah? So it could be with a cushion, just make sure it's not going to tip you over. So the ball's just between the knees or the inner thighs. When you're looking at your ball now, you've got your heels a little bit further back, yeah? So just back to where you were before. Good, and then this one we're going to do the crossed arm position, yeah? So this is going to keep our knees and feet in alignment. It's going to give us a bit of extra work for the legs. So we do our hinge forward on the inhale, and then our exhale, we're coming up to standing with a little bit of a squeeze on the ball, just enough to notice those inner thighs. So I'm just going to bring my feet a bit closer together. Inhale and exhale. Yeah, and again, if we're being really pedantic, we've crossed the arms in the other direction. So lean, stand. Yeah, press down through the heels, lengthen up, give the ball a squeeze. Yeah, good. Hinge back from the hips and sit the hips down. Yeah, good. So we go again, uncrossing, recrossing. Look at the feet, little squeeze on the ball, and you're standing up. Yeah, beautiful. Length through the crown of the head. Doesn't matter if we haven't got our ball, because we're still doing our squat. Yeah, so we've got some of us using a cushion there, which is great too. And it's just going to give us that alignment of the knees, make us work that a little bit harder. Yeah, good. So inhaling, making sure the knees feel comfortable, press down, and then we've got our lift to lengthen. Good, and then sit the hips back and bring ourselves back to the start. Doing so well. Notice that thigh strength. Notice that thigh strength. Yeah, good, lovely. Good, hinge back from the hips, bend the knees, moving really well. Good, and again, coming forward, give the ball a little squeeze, and you're coming up. Fantastic, again. Good, yeah, looking really good from there. Good, and then here's our last one. Absolutely fantastic. This is really going to see us, through the winter with those strong legs there. Good, and then hinging back and coming back just to sitting. Now keep your ball in place. Good, we have got one more set of squats. Keep your ball in place, or your cushion. Yeah, sit really tall, find yourself right on your sit bones, and then give the ball a little pulse, so you can relax the arms down. Just give the ball a little pulse. So we're just going to squeeze 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, crown of the head to the ceiling, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Yeah, good. Go again for me. Another 10. Still a little squeeze. 10, 9. Good. 8, 7. Lengthen. 6, 5. Gazes ahead. 4. Chest is open. 3, 2, 1. Good. And then recover. Really well done. Good. And then now we've got our last set of squats. And we're going to just put the ball to the side. Yeah, we might use that a little bit later if we get a chance. So put the ball out of the way that you're not going to trip up on it, obviously. But could you pick up your band? Yeah, could you pick up your band? And again, it doesn't matter if we haven't got our band. It's absolutely fine not to have that. Good, so then we're going to go back to our squats. Yeah, I'll just show you from now. So we've got our hands a little bit wider than shoulder width. Lean forward, and then as we come up, we're going to stretch the band up towards the ceiling. Not everybody's going to get there. Release the band, and then sit yourself back down. Again, just trusting yourself. Use your hands if you need. Okay, that's where we go. So I'll just show you as if I'm doing it from here. So from sitting, lean forward, inhale, and then as we exhale, bring yourself up to standing and elevate those arms, taking the band up. Inhale and exhale to come down. Yeah, good. Now you could have a little breather. Yeah, you don't have to use the band. You could just do the squat. Yeah, good. So we go again. 8 more. Lean, inhale and exhale. Maybe with the band, maybe just doing our squat without the band. Maybe just taking the band, maybe just taking the arms up. Yeah. But notice now, once you've got something in your hands and you're asking your body to come up and down, you know, things get a little bit trickier, don't they? And this is like us, you know, putting something up in the cupboard, yeah, or getting something down from the cupboard. Yeah? Not that we'd be sitting back on the chair each time, but you know what I'm saying. So just having that really good strength in the legs, but also the mobility around our shoulders to be able to move freely and to be balanced as well. So pressing down, imagine you're putting something back up in that cupboard. Good, and then now we've got something down from the cupboard, we've got it in the hands as you come down. Yeah, lovely, good. Weight through the legs, and again, you can have a little breather whenever you want. Yeah, don't think you have to do everything I'm asking. Yeah, I've got 2 more to do. So a lean into the legs, lengthen and lift. Good, yeah, lovely. And then we've got one last one to do. You've done absolutely brilliantly, guys. So a little lean, and then all the way up if we wanted. Good, and then all the way back to our start. Yeah, well done, good. Okay, now stay in your chair for me just for a moment. And if we've got our band, don't worry if you haven't got your band, but if you've got your band, you're going to place it around your right foot, yeah? And then your left foot can go to the side, just a little bit there, yeah? Now, if you haven't got your band, you could just do the upper body action, so I'll show you that anyway. So then you've got your band in your hands, yeah? Almost like we're riding a horse on a horse and cart, isn't it? So then what I'd like is the elbows just heading back. Yeah, so not necessarily wide on this one, but your elbows heading back. And we're just going to do a low row from here. So we can have our right foot out, our left foot in a little bit or out to the side, and we're going to exhale into a low row. Yeah, now your right foot stays down and you've got that little bit of strength then. This is like our bent over row or our low row that we've done sometimes in sitting. Yeah, so you're exhaling, drawing the elbows back, inhaling to recover. Yeah, heel on the ground. Yeah, right heel on the ground, elbows heading back. Now also notice there's a little bit of work for the right leg. Now if you haven't got your band, you can do the same arm action. So you're just pulling the arms back, it's absolutely fine. Yeah, so exhaling back 4, inhale. Again, this is all about the postural muscles. 3. Remember we did that little squeeze of the shoulder blades at the beginning? We could add that in quite gently here if we wanted. 2 more. Exhale back. Inhale to recover. You're doing absolutely brilliantly. Good. Push the right foot into the band so there's a bit of leg strength there as well. And then recover. Well done. Now we're going to swap to the other side, and again, you might not have a band and it's absolutely fine, so you might be just doing the arm action. Now this time, the right leg can go a little bit to the right or can just kick back or wherever, and your left heel is on the ground. This time, the elbows are going to go wide and high, so it's almost like our upright row position, and then come back, yeah? So we can exhale up, good, and inhale down. Now, what you want really is your band wide of your leg, yeah, so your band should be wide of your leg, yeah, because otherwise you're going to be bringing the shoulders up. So if you've got the band around your leg, yeah, good, not around your leg, around your foot, exhale up and back, you've got it, and inhale. Now can you focus on the length through your spine, so you're lifted and lengthened, yeah, elbows go up and back, and then release. You don't have to go high. Good, 4 to go. On the exhale, you're going up with the elbows, you're pressing your foot down towards the ground. Inhale, everything recovers. So exhale, lengthen up through the spine, have a light connection with those tummy muscles. Yeah, and then we've got 2 more to do. So exhale, just nice and light. You're not trying to snap the band in half or snap your arms off. Yeah, good, and then 1 more time. Good, nice and easy, just a lovely flow. Can we draw those elbows up and then lower down to recover? Absolutely brilliant. It doesn't matter if you haven't got a band, but if you can get hold of one, brilliant. But you know, I know some of you are doing that same move, you know, without, which is still as good. It's like all the exercises we're doing with our Cleopatra type ones. So then we're still on our chair, last bit on our chair. We're going to come up to balance in a moment. So we can have our feet in hip width. We're right on the sit bones. Yeah? Good, and we're going to leave the right hand where it is, reach the left arm out to the side, take a breath in. That arm can come up if the shoulder's willing, yeah? I'm just going to show you from the taking the arm out to the side, yeah? So then from here, we're going to tip over towards the right, just taking your hand down towards the side of your chair, reaching your arm up or your arm overhead, depending on where you are with the arm and shoulder. Inhale, start to lengthen up, and exhale, come back, just as we would do in standing. Your left hand by your chair there, chair leg or side, reaching the right arm out to the side, that might be enough, or you've reached the right arm up. Good, and then exhale when you're ready, keeping your sit bones on the chair. Now, I can sense that some of us have lifted the right sit bone to get a little bit lower, but see if you can pop that sit bone down. We'll do it one more time each way. So if we can keep those sit bones down, we're going to get a better stretch. Now, the length first, yeah, because typically we'll go like this. We'll just go arm up and then we'll lean. Length first, then maybe adding the arm side or up, and then you're reaching over to the side, leaving your left sit bone, your left buttock on the chair. Good, inhaling length again and exhaling. We've got one more to do. So again, sit bones on the chair, length through the spine, floating the arm side or up, and then exhaling over to our left side, leaving the right buttock on the chair. Yeah, you could be right over here, you could be here, you could be here. Good, and then exhaling our way all the way back to sitting. Well done. So then again, we're thinking length. So you find your sit bones, you're lengthening up, and we're exhaling to twist. And as we twist, maybe both hands just touch the chair on the right hand side. Yeah. Hang on a minute. So what we're not doing is turning the body to the right. Yeah. Remember, your hips stay in the same position. So you haven't turned and then thought, oh, I'll just go kind of side side. Yeah. So remember, your hips stay in the same position. Your bottom and your sit bones stay in the same position. Come back to the center. So lengthening up on the inhale, keep the hips the same, move from your waist and your middle back, and then turn. Yeah, so, and it might be that just, one hand gets to the left side of the chair, might not be both. Yeah, take a breath in, and exhale, come all the way back to your start. That's it, so that's that rotation, yeah, into that middle and part of the back and the waist, isn't it, that we've worked on. Here's the length through the spine on the inhale, and then on the exhale, turning to the right. So turning the body to the right, the waist and the middle part of the body, the thoracic spine there, or kind of around that middle part of the back, inhaling and exhaling to come back. Yeah, one more to the other side. So we inhale some length, and then we exhale as we twist round towards our left side. Yeah, notice again, waist, middle part of the back, bottom of the shoulders or between those shoulder blades, inhaling, and we're coming all the way back to our start on the exhale. Well done. No hands, lean forward, and then exhale your way up to standing. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Okay, now we're going to come up into a little bit of balance, so we could keep our chairs if we like. So we can keep our chairs in the same position, or we'll just move them a little bit out of the way. Good. Okay, so we are just going to start, before we do our balance, with the lateral movements that we've done to get the brain and the balance working. And you remember the step touch that we've been doing on a Monday? So we're going to take that, but take it into a grapevine. So it's going to look like this, double step touch, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. You're looking ahead. And do you remember anything? We've talked about anything that we do on that lateral movement, so not just going forward, anything that we can do on these side moves really helps with our balance as well. Yeah. Now, you might decide, well, I'm going to stay with the double step touch, or we could add the grapevine. Step behind, step together. Step behind, step together. You're looking straight ahead. Yeah, good. And I know, half of us are going to stay with the double step touch. Otherwise, it's a step out, step behind, step together. Yeah. So that's, crossing the legs over, isn't it? Yeah. So left leg, right, left leg and right. Yeah. 4. You're doing well. Yeah. Good. Go 3. See if you can still look ahead. That's it. Go 2. Step behind. Step together. Good. Good. Lovely. Beautiful. Well done. So nice. Yeah. Just testing our balance there. So we'll go left side, and we're just going to go out to the left and back in. We step out and we come back in. Yeah. So reaching out and then coming back in. That's all we're doing. You know, we've said, you know, in the Waitrose, Tesco's, Sainsbury's shopping aisle, reaching out, putting it into your trolley. Yeah. So knowing that we can move well side to side. Yeah, lovely. Good. And again, 4. Yeah, you're going to make it bigger if you want it. 3. Good. And then we're going 2. Good, and we're going 1. So now we're going to stay on that left side, and we're going to reach to the right. Yeah, then we're going to reach out to just straight to the side, and then we're going to reach back. Yeah, and we can even turn the head and look back. So we do that twice on this left side. Yeah, so we're going to reach to the forward and to the left, and then straight out to the side to the left, and then reach back. You've forgotten something. Yeah, and put it back in the trolley, and we do that again. So going forward and then reaching out to the side, yeah, and doing it well and with purpose, and then, yeah, you can get it from the back, yeah, good. And then we'll do the same on the right side. So we're going to reach forward to the right, get hold of it, and then reach out to the right and come back, yeah, and then can we reach back? Can we take the leg back? Yeah, and grab it and put it in the trolley, good. And again, so reaching out. Good, reaching out to the side. Good, and then reaching to the back. Yeah, really well done on those. So then we're just going to take it into a little side lunge. So then we're now going to bend the knee and then come back in. Yeah. Now remember, if the knee's a bit tricky, do what you've just done. So make it smaller. If you can, it's a side leg lunge squat, really. Yeah. Go again. So we'll go 4 and then push ourselves back. Good. We'll go 3. Lovely work, gang. Make sure the knees feel comfortable. Knees feel comfortable too. Good. And then 1. Yes. Yes. You're really good. Really good. And then we'll do the same to the other side. So have a little practice first. Does this side mean I'm just going to go a little bit less? Yeah, because the knee's a little bit tricky, the hip's a bit tricky. Or can we do 4 of where we're bending the knees, sitting back? 4. Good. We're going 3. You're doing absolutely brilliantly. Good. We're going 2. Good. And then we're going 1. Yeah, really good. Really well done. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so now we've got our toe raises. Yeah. And we can do this against the wall. You don't have to, but if you wanted, you can go I can obviously just lean back against my wall here. You can go against a door or cupboard or whatever. And what it does is it allows us just to lift a little bit higher into that shin area. So we're going to do both. So don't worry if you don't want to go against your wall. So you've got your feet in hip width, and we're going to lift the right foot and then the left. The right and then the left. So you're lifting the ball of your foot off the ground, yeah? So we lift, yeah, that's it, and we'll just go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, yeah? So you should have felt the shins as you did that. And then you can step away from the wall, and then we do a bend of the knees, and we look to our feet, good, and then we do it from here. So I'll show you from here. So we're looking down to our feet, we've bent our knees, and then we pick up one foot. Oh, hang on a minute, I nearly fell over, and then the other. So we're just picking the toes up, yeah, and we want to feel the shins, and yes, the body will be moving, yes, of course the legs will be moving, and I want you to feel a really good pull into the front of the leg there, into the shin, yeah, breath in, breath out as we go, good, and we'll go 10, 9, we'll go 8, we'll go 7, 6, 5, good, we go 4, we go 3, we go 2, we go 1, yeah? Could we feel the shins there a little bit, yeah? Good, good, and then can we come straight into our foot pedals? So you can use your chair, yeah, we're getting really good at this one now. So we're going to lift the right heel and you're on the ball of the foot, switch and lift the left heel. Yeah. Now today, if all that's feeling good, put your hands on your hips, look ahead, and kind of do that, you know, even with a bit more purpose than we might. So lifting and lowering, really knowing that your ankle, your feet, your lower part of the leg can do all this for you. Absolutely fine to have the hands on the mantelpiece, the door, the chair, the wall, whatever you've got there. Now with that foot pedal, could we then notice, are your hips staying level? Yeah, can you feel that? It's really easy, isn't it? Just to kind of start to hitch, to twist the hips. Are the hips level? Good. 10, 9. Good. Inhale, exhale, we go 8. Good. We go 7. We go 6. We go 5. Good. We go 4 and 3. We've got 2 and we've got 1. Yeah, good. And then give the legs a little shake. Really well done. Give maybe one ankle a little shake out, one foot. Good. And then the other a little shake out. Yeah. Okay. And then let's come into our standing and moving our arms. Yeah, we don't need to count. We'll just do as many arm movements as we can. So stand on the right. Do you remember we've been working on picking up the opposite heel, waiting for the balance and then lifting the knee. Good, and then we're going to move the arms. Good, so just give them a little move around. Don't worry if you're not moving the arms, you could go small, you could just try a little bit. Yeah, where can we get to? Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, good. That's it. Well done. And then we can put the feet down and think, oh, thank goodness for that. And then we'll do the same for the other side. So get that foot engaged, get that lower leg, get the thigh and the buttock engaged. Think about your standing posture and pick up the heel. Just really quietly pick up the toes. Good. And then we start that arm action. Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, lovely. Good, good, good. Yeah, really nice. Good. Yeah, nice. Yeah, small, bit bigger. Yeah, good. And then when you're ready, pop that foot down, give the legs a little shake out. Absolutely brilliant. Good. And then our last one for our balance. Yeah, today, this is a tough one. We're going to do a little blink of the eyes. So we're going to come to balance, standing on the right. Maybe just that you don't have to add this in because I know this is tough. Maybe have the fingertips just to the wall or a chair. Pick up one foot and then just a really slow blink. Yeah, so just, I'm not asking you to close your eyes for any amount of time, just literally a blink. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, not easy. Yeah, notice how that changes our balance there. But good to practice, just a little extra blink. Same on the other side, last bit. Good, so we can stand on the opposite leg. Good, and then get your balance first. And then maybe there's just a moment we can close the eyes for a little bit longer, just a ginormous blink. One more time. Good, and then give the legs a little shake out. Yeah, just another little bit to practice if we wanted, but we don't have to. Okay, now we are going to come down onto our mat, but I'm just for anybody that's staying on the chair, we're going to come onto our side. We're going to do a quad stretch and we're going to do a bicycle. So anybody coming to join me, we're going to do a quad stretch first and then the bicycle. So if you're standing and you're staying in your chair, you could do your chair quad stretch, front of thigh stretch with your foot up on the chair, and then you could do your chair standing bicycle. Yeah, so those are the ones you've got to do now. And you can join me on the mat. So you can bump or roll yourself down, get yourself nice and comfy. Have your band handy for some stretches too. We're also going to do our Pilates Roll Up with the band if you want to join me with that. And we can do something similar in the chair. So let's bring ourselves down onto our side. Get yourself extra comfy there. Have the cushion between the ear and the arm. Yeah, so you're on your side, and we're going straight into a quad stretch. So we can lay ourselves down, and we can take hold of the back of the trousers, the sock, the heel. You might even grab your band and put that around your foot or ankle, so you're there. But it's just like our standing one, where we want to feel a stretch down the front of the thigh. That is what we're aiming for. Yeah? So we're drawing the knees slightly back. What we want to feel in is that the knee's comfortable, but we can feel a good stretch down the front of the leg. So the back of the sock, the trousers, that's always a good area as well to get hold of, just to ease the leg back. Yeah, we don't have to make it too difficult or think we have to make it too strenuous. We just want to feel quite a nice pull. Nice bit of a stretch. Couple more breaths. Well done on that one. So then we can release the leg and then bring the legs just together. Now the bicycle is just moving around the hip, and we can do that in standing, and we're going to do 10. Yeah? So if we're in standing, we do exactly the same. We just start to move the leg up towards us, away from us, and then a little bit behind us. Yeah? So it's a really gentle move around the hip. A gentle move around the hip, but you're going to keep the rest of your body still. And that means that we're working around that hip joint, doesn't it? And not the rest of the body. Good, so the knee comes up, the leg stretches out, and then we ease our way back. Yeah, lovely. Breath in and a breath out. 4. And we're going 3. Good. Think about the neck and shoulder positions 2. Good. And then our last one. Yeah, well done. Good. Nice and easy. And then coming back just to recover. Well done. Now we're going to do those same 2 exercises on the other side. Now you're more than welcome just to roll to the other side to do that, and then listen to me. I'm obviously going to switch round, so you can do that as well. So you can either just roly-poly to the other side of your mat, or you can switch round like me and bring your foot towards your bottom to come into that front of thigh stretch. Get the back of the trousers, get the back of the sock, yeah, get the heel. Just give everybody time to get there, but equally some of us are just rolled over to the other side, which is perfectly good too. Just remember, you want to make sure that you've got length through the spine. Good, the shoulders comfortable. We're easing the leg back, and we're looking at the leg, checking that we haven't decided to pop the knee up to the ceiling or collapse it down. We want the thighs pretty much parallel as we ease the leg a little bit back to find that stretch into the front of the thigh. And if it's straining the knee, then that's a good time to use the band. So you can pull more of the leg back than getting the flexion at the knee. So if there's too much on the knee, make sure you're relaxing that bend in the knee a little bit more. Good, let's have a couple of extra breaths. Can you notice the stretch down the front of the thigh? Are the thighs in parallel? Pretty much. Have a look, see what's happening in your body. Listen, notice, feel. Good, and then when we release the leg, we can bring the legs together. Then we take it into the bicycle. So 10 of these, if we're in standing, we're doing exactly the same. So again, we're keeping the thigh pretty much parallel to the mat. We're taking a breath in to bring the knee up and a breath out to circle around. Just easy. Leg going a little bit forward towards the camera and then going a little bit back and away from the midline of the body. Good. 3. Bottom leg stays still. Knee comes up, out, and then back. Good. 2. And then our last one here. Knee to your chest, out to the camera, and then all the way around to the back. Good, and then bring the legs together. Well done. Now we're going to use our top hand just to roll over onto that top hand and bring ourselves up to sitting. Yeah. Now, again, if we're in our chair, we might do a little pelvic tilt. Yeah. If we're in our seated position, take your band for me, place your band around your feet. Yeah. So just pop the band around your feet. You're right up on your sit bones and your legs are a little bit further away from you. So we don't have to be in a really scooped position there. The heels are away. Find your sit bones, sit tall, take a breath in. On the exhale, a little pelvic tilt back. Use the band as a guide and head into our roll up prayer. Yeah, we're not going to do too many, so 8 of these would be brilliant. At that final point of the move there, the arms are long, yeah, and then we bring ourselves all the way back and come up to sitting. Yeah, so have a look where our arms are long. Okay, our arms are long, so you might want to come down your band. Your chest is lifted, the space between the ears and the shoulders. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, like we do with our shoulder bridge, we're pelvic tilting back just a little bit, just to again feel a little bit of strength in the tummy and the back. Take a breath in. Good. And then on the exhale, bring ourselves back to our seated and upright position. Take a breath in. Good. And on the exhale, tilt back. Let your gaze travel ahead, space between the ears and the shoulders. The band's there as a little guide. Inhaling and exhaling. Now, if we haven't got the band, do that again for me. But if we haven't got the band, we could have the hands on the knees. And as the hands are on the knees, we go back just enough to get back towards the waistband and then back up to sitting. Now, whatever we're doing, we've got 4 more to do. So you could exhale back, get the hands just on the knees or even into the back of the thighs. Inhale and exhale to come back to our seated position. We're nearly there again. You've done really well, absolutely brilliantly. Good, heading back. Good, and then all the way back to our seated position. Let's do 1 more of those. So inhaling to prepare, with the band or without, hands in the knees or the backs of the thighs, and then all the way back to sitting. Well done. Now, keep your band around your left foot. Now keep it around your left foot. And then we're going to go onto our back and stretch our hamstrings and our outer thighs. Yeah? Good, so all the way down. Yeah, take your time. If we're in the chair, we might have our extra chair to help us there, might be. So we can lay our head on our cushion. We can stretch our left leg up towards the ceiling. We can relax the shoulders. Well done. Now the right foot can be on the floor or the right leg stretched out, whichever works for your body there. And we've got the band quite comfortably in both hands. Yeah? If there's any issue with your shoulders, you might be just choosing the not so tricky shoulder. Otherwise, you've got it in both hands. Lengthening the leg up, stretching all the way down the back of the leg, but particularly into the back of the thigh. Relax the leg. Maybe slip the right leg a little bit away from you and then take your left leg over towards the right. So we're still on the left leg. And now you might feel that pull into that outer thigh area. Yeah? Some of us like to roll a bit, don't we? Some of us like to stretch out the right leg. Whichever feels good for you. Good, well done. Bring the leg all the way back. Have a little bend in the knee if you wanted, and then take the left leg to the right. So the left leg travels over to the right. Find a pull on the inner thigh, groin area. Make sure you feel comfortable as you do that. Good. Come all the way back. Good, take a little recovery there. Yeah, take your time. So nothing too stressful as we do that on the other side. We'll put the right foot in where the left foot is, and then put the left foot down and have the right leg up. Yeah, you might be coming up and putting it around your foot, and then doing that. Yeah, better than doing that, but whichever kind of feels better for you. So now again we're working on the stretch down the back of the right leg, aren't we? the knees bent, yeah, or the leg is a little bit straighter. We feel the pull into the back of the leg without straining around the knee. Now the upper body's relaxed, the leg is long. Then when you're ready, bend the knee for me, maybe stretch out the left leg a little bit and take the right leg a little bit over to the left. And you take your right leg over to the left. So finding that pull and stretch all the way down the side of your right leg, all the way towards the buttock. And then bring the leg back. And as we bring the leg up, we can soften the knee on the right side and take the right leg a little bit to the right. You don't have to go far to get a stretch into that inner thigh area. So don't think the leg has to go, any further than a few centimetres to the right. Feel a stretch in the inner thigh to the groin area. And then when you're ready, bring the leg back up to the ceiling. We'll bend the knee, hook the band away from your foot, bring the knees into chest, give the knees a little hug, and just rock your back from side to side. Well done. Put the feet down, stretch the legs out, and then stretch the arms way over your head. Take a breath in, and a breath out. And then when you're ready, soften the elbows, bring the arms back to the side of the body. Well done, guys. Bring the feet to the floor. And then we'll make our journey all the way up to standing. So roll over to one side. Just take your time, there's no rush. Open that top palm. Use the top hand and then the bottom hand just to guide you back to your kneeling position. And then we can come all the way up to standing. Inhaling and exhaling. Just as feels good. And then our feet can go wide and we can come back just to where we started with those really gentle arm slaps, so the spine long and the arms just gently swaying side to side. Good. Inhale and exhale. We can maybe turn the head, maybe not. Good. And we'll go 4 and 3. We're nearly there. 2. Good. And 1. And then come to pause. Very good work, guys.